What's going on, champs and champettes? It's FireMonkey here, and today we're going to give you a little bit of a daily news recap regarding everything happening in the Fortnite world. Now, regarding the WWE x Fortnite collaboration, while it has not been decrypted as of yet, and appears like it won't be decrypted until later tonight around item shop reset time, we did get the strings actually hotfixed. So we had two encrypted sets as update, being set 01 and set 02, and some people were speculating originally that each set was going to be a different collaboration, and only one was going to be used for WWE. However, as the strings got hotfixed, one of the sets is specifically for Becky Lynch, and the other set is actually for Bianca. So, you know, it's a whole entire situation where both of these encrypted sets were both for this WWE collaboration, so it isn't going to be multiple collabs or anything like that we'll be having in this update. It seems to be that WWE is the last collaboration we really have to expect, at least as of right now, when it comes to everything going on in the world of Fortnite. So just keep that in mind. Both of the sets have actually been hotfixed, and with it they also mentioned the string of unleash the disarm her blade pickaxe from the disarm her shield back bling when both are equipped. So based on these actual hotfix strings, it actually appears that that emote that we talked about previously where you have the WWE belt, it's going to be an emote that you can do at any time instead of being what we originally speculated to be an emote that you could only do when you got a victory royale, meaning that you're able to use it in party royale or wherever else you want to, which is always a nice little thing. Just knowing that we have the option to use the emote more and more instead of, you know, it just being restricted to one small spot, it's always, you know, a good little benefit because it means the emote just overall will be able to be used in more places than just, oh hey, you know, congratulations, you got a victory royale, here's the emote for 3 seconds. And for people unaware of what the victory royale only emotes are, if we go ahead and look at my emote wheel, we actually have one right over here. The stake your claim emote, you can only do doing your victory royale, and what it does is it basically places a banner on the ground that will stay there, you can run away from and everything else, and it can only be done like at the end of a match when you actually win. So it's one of those emotes that's kind of like, you know, the moon landing thing where you put a flag down on the ground and stake it as your own claimed area or whatever. It's kind of a gimmick of that, but that is kind of what the victory royale emotes are. So luckily we don't have to worry about that. You can just do it whenever you want, at least based on what we currently know. On top of that, we had a new augment re-enabled into the game that got added with this update and then instantly disabled, which is the Armory augment right here, which gives you a Dragon Breath shotgun and Dragon Breath sniper entirely for free. And, you know, some people have been mentioning that this is a rarer augment to find in the game, so we have 4,000 bars right here. We're just going to go ahead and keep on rolling until we manage to find this augment in our selector here, which hopefully should be soon. I know some people were saying that it was like very, very rare and everything, so, you know, unless Epic Games made some last minute mistake, it should still be able to be obtained in the game. And obviously we get to watch, you know, as a whole entire Cursed Llama spawns right there. But yeah, as you can tell, the Dragon Armory augment, while it is enabled, you can view it in game and everything else, it's a very rare one where we're practically going to run out of bars before we even find this here. I really just kind of want to get it once to show it to you guys, be like, hey look, this is what it does. But whenever I try showing off new augments, it seems I have a better chance of finding them in Team Rumble than I do in normal Battle Royale, because it just feels like half the augments, you know, that get added to the game or whatever you think are bugged, just because you'll re-roll a million times and it feels like you never even see it in the game. Now, are we going, I'm actually going to be surprised if we don't manage to get this augment at all. Are you kidding me? Okay, hold on. If we actually don't, I'm gonna have to pause the video and check to see what's going on here, because I want to know if this is bugged and was a half hotfix where it was like, hey, it's enabled in game but you can't see it, or if it should be working normally here. But I just spent 4,000 bars on recording and we didn't get it at all? Okay, then, you know what, imagine we got it like right after that, like right when I selected another augment. That would be just annoying. But here, I'm gonna quickly kill this Cursed Llama and then I'm gonna be back and we're gonna figure out what's going on with it. So I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, I have gone ahead and looked through everything, and unless there's a server-sided issue, it appears that RNG is just not on my side for today's video, and that augment is supposed to be working entirely normally, so it might just be a little mistake on my end where, you know, maybe I accidentally scrolled past it or something. You guys are gonna leave a comment down below like, FireMonkey, you missed it, or, you know, something along those lines. But of course, you know, just keep in mind that another little weird gimmick that's kind of going on recently is that some things that get changed in a hotfix don't take effect in zero build bot lobbies. I know that sounds a little weird, but I am playing a zero build bot lobby, and one thing I noticed is for a while, the NPCs like Princess Alexa would not show up in these bot lobbies at all. And Epic Games did later fix it, but that might be the case of what's going on here, where since I'm playing in a zero build bot lobby, it is just having one of those those issues where, you know, they just kind of for some reason have individual rules for this mode, server-sided or whatever else, causing it to not actually have the new augment enabled in it. Now that could just be a little bit of an issue on my end, it could just be a skill issue of me not being able to get the RNG that I need for the augment, but at the end of the day, you kind of get what it does. It gives you a Dragon Breath shotgun and a Dragon Breath sniper, which is a nice little benefit to have in the game. Other than that though, when it comes to the changes and everything with the most recent update, we did get a very small one, which is actually that they made it so phone booths are disabled in Party Royale. I'm not entirely sure why they did this, but I do know that when it came to UEFN maps, you were able to use phone booths or the interactable like item shop button in order to change your skin to a skin that, you know, had a built-in emote, and then changing it back to your normal skin, allowing you to actually do built-in emotes on any skin in the game that you wanted. So maybe it's something along those lines, right? Where it's like, oh, you know, technically this isn't supposed to work or whatever. People were able to do built-in emotes, so we're not going to allow that until we manage to have a fix for it. But of course, the real reason I currently don't know. Maybe you guys who go to Party Royale more often than me would have more of an idea regarding that. But yeah, with that said, that's pretty much all you need to know regarding the most recent update to Fortnite. We will be getting the WWE cosmetics either decrypted later tonight or tomorrow. Either way, I'll be making a video on those cosmetics when they're decrypted, and I'll be showcasing that to you guys tomorrow. And you know, you have a new augment enabled in the game, but other than that, there isn't really too much going on. No new weekly challenges. I mean, you do have new Jujutsu Kaisen quests, you know, the grade 2 ones or whatever else, which if we look over here, I still am on grade 3, I think. No, I'm on grade 2, alright. But you know, you have all those quests and everything releasing, so you have some things to do in the game if you're bored right now. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today's video. Hope you champs and chambettes enjoyed it, and hopefully, you know, it'd be funny right if I end this video, if I go into like Team Rumble or something and I just have a skill issue where I get the augment like first try. That would be interesting, which now I'm kind of tempted to do, so I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, so I've practically fully played out this match over here. You know, I've been playing some Team Rumble and everything, and sadly, I just have a major skill issue where I'm unable to get the augment I want, so that is kind of what we got to keep in mind here, right? Is that the augment does apparently have a pretty rare rarity, but I did check the files and everything looks accurate, right? It has a whole entire rarity of 0.5, which is the same rarity as, you know, some of the other augments in the game that we have seen multiple times. It's more common than other things such as the like random exotic grab bag augment, but at the same time it feels like I can just never find it in my match. But then again, you know, I feel like it's one of those situations where when you want a very specific item, you're just not going to get that item at all because, you know, it's the game being like, ah, we know what you want, so we're not going to give it to you. With that said, however, hope you champs and champions enjoyed today's YouTube video. If you did, consider subscribing. Well, I just died inside. Okay. With that said, consider subscribing and support the content I create, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow with another upload. Peace out.